So this is the bullshit I'm talking about. Nobody wants to take accountability for their decision making, whether or not they're committing crimes or making business deals, whether it's positive or negative. No one wants to take accountability for their decision making. On Instagram last night, scrolling through certain pages got a lot of social media following, especially from the urban culture. It's like an urban page, isn't it? The latest this, that, or whatever. There's a huge platform on YouTube, music based, yeah, urban music, drill music, rap music, you name it. Previously it was named something else and then it was changed, so you know what I'm talking about. It might be like the next MTV base, or well, hopefully bigger than Channel U or Channel AKA, but heading in the right direction. You know, Instagram, you always got these little 1 minute videos or whatever. A man's come on and said, my biggest regret is not investing in this platform when it was rising up. The reason why I didn't invest in this platform is because I put the money down. I was about to, you know, submit my application or whatever, and I had the money ready. I was willing to invest in it, but I pulled out at the last moment because my friend said that it was a bad idea. So basically, like, I commented on this as well, and obviously got a lot of hate and was bullshit and that coming towards me. But anyway, a man wants to base his lack of success on his friend, basically. Yeah? Like, a lot of people, I was saying that, you know, I'm thinking to myself, forget about these platforms and that, yeah, just invest in property and that, yeah. What these people want to do is they want to jump on certain platforms or whatever that's coming up and invest money because they're just trying to make a quick buck. They don't want to have to wait 10 years for money to come to them. They want money to come to them within the next 6 months. And I get it, obviously everyone wants money to come as soon as possible. But at the end of the day, right, this is real life, yeah, and you need to say that things don't just happen overnight. This is why, unfortunately, a lot of Caribbean shops always get shut down before there's even dust on the sign. Because a lot of people have this overnight success, want to make a quick buck type of mentality. Anyway, this guy is blaming his lack of success and maybe his failure, if you want to call it that, because his friend told him not to invest in his company. How stupid is that? This is people's problem. No one wants to take accountability for their own decisions. You're a grown man. This is not a 15-year-old we're talking about. A grown man was about to submit an application, about to put some money into this, and his friend said, oh, you know, this is a bad idea. And now he feels, oh, you know, I've lost out or whatever. So he wants to try. It's almost like a little plea or something like that. It's almost like a little plea. Oh, this is the reason why I'm not successful, because my friend. No, who cares? Let me tell you something about real life. Even your own mother will tell you that your business ideas are stupid. Even your own family members will tell you that your plans are stupid. If I told certain people around me, certain family members or even friends, they would have said to me, oh, don't buy, why buy a property in Northampton? What's the point? These are the same people who don't even have their own property anywhere, let alone London, let alone Northampton. Me, I'm in my own space. But I don't need to be shacking up in my mum's house on the first floor of a Ras Clark box room. A 28-year-old Ras Clark man in a box room in his mother's house. Now, if you're doing it obviously because you're trying to save your money so you can get somewhere, yeah, cool. Don't watch this video and feel like you're a fool or anything like that for shacking up in a box room and you're X amount of age old. As long as you're trying to get somewhere, as long as you're, okay, cool, I'm going to make this sacrifice. I'm going to live in a box room for X amount of years so I can save my money to buy my own place. That's cool. But if you're in your mum's house, upstairs, on the first floor, in a box room, man are peeking out to make sure no one don't scratch up that Mercedes that you leased. You're a fool. 100. You're a fool. So I take accountability for my decision making. And that's a mentality as well. Yeah? Forget about the business aspect of it. Right? You know how much man you would meet, God forbid you went to jail. Yeah? Or even if you're out on the street and you're a free person, a legitimate person. You know how many men that you would meet who've been in the prison system and come out? He will tell you, oh, you know, the system's locking us up. No, fam, you locked yourself up. There's people who still think the reason why there were young blacks on the street going around, murdering themselves, killing others, bunning weed and that, with nothing to do, is because Margaret Thatcher closed down the community centres and youth clubs back in the 70s and or 80s. These people need to realise the community centres and youth clubs were not 24 hours. There's going to be some point where the youths have nothing to do. And obviously, let's not be ridiculous and say 24 hours anyway. The youth clubs are now not going to be open Monday to Sunday. Do you know whose fault that is? Why the kids had nothing to do on the streets when, well, quote unquote, nothing to do when Margaret Thatcher closed down the community centres back in the 70s or 80s or whatever. It's the parents of the children. Why have you not got enough money to send your children to an after-school activity, a weekend activity? Why have you not got money to put your children, not in private school, maybe private tuition sessions, swimming, martial arts? And ultimately, why are your children in a bad and dangerous environment? These are the questions that we need to be asking. So yeah, it's easy to shift the blame onto Margaret Thatcher. Or because this people still think like this. Oh, the reason why men are out shooting each other is because the government imports guns into the country. So what? Let's say they do. Free will. You're a grown man. Why are you carrying a gun? Why? Why? Why are you going to a funeral with a gun? Believe me. Man, yeah, bragging about going to a funeral with a gun. What for? If it's that dangerous to go to the funeral, don't you think it's appropriate for you to not go? Or you want to be like the person that you're visiting at the funeral in a long wooden box, about to be put 6 foot under? So this is a mentality thing. Everyone wants to make a quick buck. Then when it don't work out, it's this person's fault. To drop that mentality is foolish. Foolish. All the things I talk about, they're all pretty much relative. The reason why black people are in the place that they're in is because they don't take accountability for their actions. Not all. I'm talking about the black people who want to put the blame on white people all the time. Oh, I'm in this position because of the colour of my skin and there's no opportunities for black people. Are you crazy? If you think there's no opportunities for black people, then are you looking at a white person or something like that? Do I look like I got blonde hair and blue eyes? There are opportunities for black people. This is why I'm here on YouTube. Tired of, trust me, for years, man's been having battles with the people them around me. Trying to tell them, like, listen, like, you're looking at someone who can bounce back. 100 times I say it, 101 more times I'll say it. Come from a poor family. Was only able to go to on holiday one time. Had to buy and sell Christmas drinks in school because my mother couldn't fund me pocket money every day. got involved in a gang, got stop and search plenty of times, went to prison, came out, got stabbed. Life was in turmoil. Life was shit. And then one day, I decided to change my mindset. An apprenticeship came my way. Someone saw the opportunity to... I was lost. I was on the wrong path. But someone still saw the potential in me and gave me a chance because I changed my mindset. They wouldn't have given me this opportunity of an apprenticeship if they thought I was a fool. And the reason why I did get this opportunity of an apprenticeship is because I was in probation. But prior to that, when I was in prison, my white tutor from college wrote into the prison to vouch for me and tell the prison that I'm an intelligent young man who's just gone down the wrong path. So anyway, got the apprenticeship, became a fully qualified electrician, went to uni. I ain't got a degree, just got a HNC, level 4. Whilst I was there, started a vending machine business. After the vending machine business, I thought, you know what? Let me resign from work. Try and do my own thing for a little while. But before then, let me buy a property. Yeah, I'm in it. Seven months after I completed, I went through the process of trying to buy another property abroad. Well, I got it now. I still ain't been out to Egypt. I know some of these lot have been watching me for the longest. Thinking, when's this guy gonna go out to Egypt? Yeah, soon come. But the fact of the matter is, listen, you're never gonna get anywhere in life if you always put the blame on other people. Me, I like to talk about self-improvement, becoming the best version of yourself. It's not gonna happen until you take accountability, until you can look in the mirror and say to yourself, my worst enemy is this reflection, nobody else. We are all our worst enemies. Not that guy across the street. Not that guy in that ends. You. Because more than likely, you'll be like, oh no, I've got enemies here. Why have you got these enemies? Why are there men that want to stab you and shoot you? Because I know Jehovah's Witness don't have people that want to stab and shoot them unless they're some, extremists and they're against Jehovah's Witnesses. Why are there people that want to do you something? Now, obviously, there's always going to be haters. Don't get it twisted. Man like Jay-Z and all these men in the limelight, whoever. Piers Morgan, whoever. There's always going to want to be people that want to lick them down in there because of hate. But why have you got these enemies? Is it because you've done something to someone? Why have you got a man trying to rob you? Is it because you're selling drugs? Because I know if he's going to church every Sunday and on the right path, I don't believe in God, I'm choosing that as an example. There ain't going to be people trying to lick you down. But if you're out on the road, robbing man, selling drugs, making illegal money, man are going to want to take you out. So the most important thing is, if you ever want to improve your life, the first thing you need to do, the most fundamental thing you need to do, you need to change your mindset and accept responsibility for your actions and say the only person that is holding you back is you. Not the color of your skin, not where you're from, not the shade of your skin. It's you. Stay wise.